Zoomies prayers, urgent to save us. What did Messiah come to do? He came to die, such that there was darkness over all the land from the 6th hour unto the 9th hour. The moon was at full and could not be eclipsed. An indescribably oppressive gloom seemed to shroud the whole sky, as in mourning, in some way unknown to mankind. Even the heathen noticed that the day was so turned into night that the stars in the heavens were seen, a universal darkness. In Egypt was said, either the divine being suffers, or suffers with him that suffers, or the frame of the world is dissolving. All these were true. Jesus was in agony, wrestling with the powers of darkness, suffering your Father's displeasure against the sin of man, now making your soul an offering. Have we tasted drops of bitterness? Not these. Now was the hour of darkness, the prince of darkness, with his principalities and powers to exert himself, a darkness over the soul of Christ. Heaven itself darkened for very horror, and Jesus crying out from the depths of hell. Never were there 3 such hours since the day God created man upon the earth, the turning point of man's redemption and salvation. Jesus cried out in full strength, showing that your life was not forced from you, but was freely delivered into your Father's hands, yielding up the ghost. Then the Lord was silent, and your body died, your love for us revealed indeed. In mockery were insults hurled, and you, called King of the Jews, so called, also said to rebuild the temple yourself, in fact, in 3 days. Son of God, so called, King of Israel, all spoken in jest, yet all were true. Also saying he saved others, himself he cannot save. The victories were won here, not later from the tomb. The veil of the temple, your body shielding your divinity, was torn away, opening us to all that God has for us. The cup of bitterness and abandonment is replaced by the cup of communion, which even now we have in sacrament. The tombs were opened, and from them came out the risen bodies of believers from before the time of Christ, the centuries of the Old Testament. This by resurrection to show the commonality of believers of all ages. The barrier of death is broken. Bystanders cried out, truly this was the Son of God. We are to understand the glory of your cross. It is the true throne of the universe, all enemies defeated. We, as you, will be ridiculed for our understanding of these things. We shall not have the favor of the world. Sinners are brought into the presence of God, death destroyed. Let us begin to loathe those things of our own life which run against these truths. What is abhorrent to you is by us to be discarded. There is but one thing that comes between the human heart and the real presence and infinite power of God, and that one thing is sin, our favorite thing. Yet there is the great truth that in the infinite there is a heart to throb for man and a will to strike for us. Your will is quick and urgent to save us. There is no ranking of sin. It is difficult to understand that the least human violation of your character logically carries infinite penalty as against your holiness. We shall see your name from the sunset and from the rising of the sun, your glory, the breath of your spirit driving it on. You say to us, arise, shine, for your light is come. The glory of the Lord is risen upon you. We shall see and be radiant, and the abundance of the sea, drifting all the earth's wealth to our feet. And the wealth of the nations shall come to us, gold, frankincense, and precious stones, your house of prayer to be made beautiful. Beauteous have you made us, the life we will live before you and within you. Amen.